Welcome back to the Clemson Insider. This is our weekly preview and prediction show. And of course, this week's a little different because it's not Robert, it's Kaila. Y'all remember Kaila? Kaila Burns Hefner here. Kaila did this with us for a number of years when she was with us, interning and working as a student worker with us. And now she's going to kind of relive it all again as she gets to do this with me as we do our weekly preview and predictions for the Charlotte game, which Kaila will be working as a, say it again, your title, I always kind of mess that up.
A content associate for the ACC Network.
Content associate, and so she'll be working the game and all, but so she came on and, you know, I'm sure you saw her other video, and so now we're going to talk about this game as Kaila gets to talk about her Tigers, her favorite subject. Kaila, so we'll start it off. We always do our keys to victory for Clemson, so other than getting off the bus, what is the key to the victory for the Tigers?
Well, obviously, people know that Clemson's 3-0. They're in the best spot that they can be for this game right now. And a lot of people, look at this game and they're like, people consider it a cupcake game. And I know that's Dabo Sweeney's least favorite term for what he calls it. You could hear from his press conference where he was saying, Charlotte has a really explosive offense and they score a lot of points and they're not a team to be overlooked. No team is to be overlooked because mistakes can happen in football. So I think that the key to success for Clemson is just protecting the football, playing a clean game, and fixing some of those issues that they've been having during the season. Like really taking this time as a way to clean up some of those problems that they've been having. Just play one clean football game to their best of their ability, not turn the football over, and let their offensive power and their defensive power do the rest.
You've been talking to Dabo. Sounds like Dabo Sweeney. Play to the best of their ability. Play to the standard, right?
Best is the standard.
That's right.
So they have to play their best.
Yeah, I like it. And I think this game, Dabo came out and he's like, Charlotte's scoring 47 points a game and their offense is explosive and yada, yada, yada. And, if we don't do this, they're going to embarrass us. Okay, I get it. I know what he's going here. He's talking to his defense because all the talk has been about how good this defense is and how they've been shutting people down. And I think he wants them to keep that foot to the gas pedal and not let up just because they're playing a team that a lot of people think are inferior to them. And so it's natural, right, for young people to think, oh man, we're playing Charlotte this week. We're not playing Texas A&M. Maybe don't put 110% into it. And I think that's what his message was through the media this week, to try to get his defensive players' attention, to make sure they come out with that same intensity they play these first 3 weeks. So that's going to be my key to this game, is the defense. Like, come out there and do what you've been doing. Just shut them out. Leave no doubt, if you will, that Clemson is a superior team and get themselves out to a big lead.
Well, Dabo's always liked to play the underdog card, and for the last couple of years, it's been pretty hard to play the underdog card in any situation except for versus Alabama. So in situations like this, where it's really important to keep his team, energized for, getting up to play a UNC Charlotte, he has to kind of say that kind of stuff, and it is true. They have been scoring a lot of points. They, I believe, led Conference USA in total points scored last week.
Last week, yeah.
They've had a really explosive offense. They have really great players. But at the same time, everybody's saying the same thing about Clemson. And Dabo doesn't want them to get that mentality of, oh, we're better than the next opponent. Because at any week, slip-ups can happen. So he wants to make sure that they're, fully focused in and focusing on this game just like any other game that they would be.
It's all about getting 1-0. That's Dabo. So each week, just get 1-0. So we're going to lead to that, to your prediction. What do you think's going to happen? What do you think the fans are going to see on Saturday?
Gosh, I hate predicting.
I know you always did. I know.
I'm always the type of person who likes to predict a close game because I think I'm projecting that I want to watch a close game. But no, I mean, this game, obviously Trevor Lawrence is going to throw up a lot of points. And I think he's also going to throw up a lot of points because there's been a lot of talk in the media about his interceptions and whether he's been struggling and what the expectations have been put on him, if they are too high or not. And I think that, it's a good time for him to come out here and be like, I'm going to ball. I'm just going to put points up on the board. And I think that Clemson's offense will probably score 62.
62, okay. Gonna miss an extra point. That's where we're going.
Mistakes happen, I'm telling you.
Sorry, Potter.
We've seen it before. I'll say 62 I'll give them 7.
62-7. Wow, man. You're really kind of domination there. That's good. I like it. I like it.
It's bold for me.
It's bad. It's very bold for you. I look at this game as a situation where Clemson's, obviously the better team, and I think early in the game they're going to get up on a big lead like we all expect them to. I think the point spread is 42 points in this game. I don't know if Clemson's going to cover that because it's just not Dabo Swinney's style. Now, Kaila thinks they are. But I just don't know if they'll cover that because he's going to want to play a lot of young people in this game. So I think see Clemson getting maybe up 35-7 at halftime or something like that. Maybe play Trevor and Travis Etienne maybe for a series in that third quarter. And then you start bringing in all the young people. And, I think you're going to see, Pupachan, I think that's saying his name right. I'm sorry if I did, but see Pupachan, that's it, Pupachan. See him finally getting to throw the football in this game. I think a lot of people are anxious to see him throw the football and get out there and run this offense and see what he can do and get a little experience. Also, some of the other freshmen too, they want to play, especially those safeties. Remember, they're going to lose all 4 safeties this coming year, either to graduation or the draft, and so it's important that they get those freshmen, those young guys, some experience this week. So this will be one of those games where they can get them out there. I think maybe Nolan Turner's the only guy coming back next year at safety. So, but the other 3 guys are losing, and so they're going to need those other guys to step up and get some experience. So, all that said, I think you're looking at 49-17. I think Clemson wins. I think it's still a big win, but I don't think they cover because Dabo's going to be more trying to get those other guys some experience.
But even you've seen in past weeks, some of the younger guys can really ball too.
No, they can ball, yeah.
I've seen them.
But these are going to be younger guys, Kaila. These are going to be the guys that maybe they're going to be redshirting. This is one of the 4 games they get to play. So I think you're going to see some mistakes, like you said, made. But they need them to play because they may need them later in the year. And like I said, those young guys, those young safeties need some experience. So this is an important week for them. So anyway, that's all we got. Thanks so much. It's like old times here. I loved it. This is great debating with you. Anyway, stay tuned for TCI for all your latest Clemson sports information. We'll have it all covered from football to men's and women's soccer to volleyball. Catch it all here on the Clemson Insider.